Good afternoon, class 9. Let's start. We are going to do reactions of acid. First one is reaction with the active metals. Now, before doing the reaction, you need to know that this reaction is basically, it's a property of only the dilute acids and not concentrated acids. Active metals are the metals which are present above hydrogen in the activity series. Okay? So, dilute acids react with metals like sodium and potassium vigorously or explosively, while it reacts with metals like your zinc, iron, magnesium less vigorously. So here metals will react with dilute acid to form salt and hydrogen gas. Now this reaction is basically, it's a displacement reaction because this metal is displacing hydrogen from its dilute acid to form salt and hydrogen gas. The hydrogen is a colorless, odorless gas that burns with a pale blue flame when a burning splinter is brought close to it. Right? One more is zinc with HCl dilute hydrochloric acid. We are going to get zinc chloride and hydrogen gas. Now in this particular reaction, we are going to use dilute hydrochloric acid or dilute sulfuric acid, but we avoid using dilute nitric acid because of its oxidizing nature. It oxidizes hydrogen gas to water. So we don't use dilute nitric acid, but we use the very, very dilute nitric acid, which is HNO3 1%. HNO3 1% means it contains 1 ml of the acid and 99 ml of the water. So very, very dilute nitric acid, it reacts with metals like magnesium and manganese to form respective nitrate salt and hydrogen gas. Okay. Next, we have reaction with base or alkali. Reaction with base basically, because alkali is also a base. So, reaction with base. This reaction is also a property of only dilute acids and not concentrated acids. For example, copper oxide plus H2SO4 dilute, it will be forming copper sulfate, salt and water. Now this type of reaction, it is known as neutralization reaction. It's a base. Now copper oxide is black in color and copper sulfate is a blue colored solution. NaOH, it is an alkali. Alkali is nothing but it's a water soluble base. NaOH reacts with HCl dilute to form salt and water again. NaCl and H2. Okay, so next reaction under this reaction with salts. Reaction with salts means reaction of dilute acids with salt. Now under this we are going to have two categories. First three is carbonates or bicarbonates, carbonates or bicarbonates, sulfides or bisulfides, and then sulfides. These three salts will be reacting with dilute acids only, okay, and other salts like chlorides and nitrates, they will be reacting with the concentrated acids. Okay, so first we are going to do this carbonates, sulfides and sulfides. So dilute acids, when react with carbonates or bicarbonates, it will be forming salt, water and carbon dioxide gas. Now carbon dioxide gas is a colorless, odorless gas basically that turns lime water milky. Now we need to know this. If the salt form is insoluble, then the reaction will not be proceeding. So always the salt form has to be a soluble salt. If it is soluble salt, then only the reaction will be proceeding to the right. Otherwise the reaction will stop in the middle. Right? So the salt has to be always soluble. Now example of carbonates, if I take calcium carbonate plus HCl, dilute hydrochloric acid, the contents are heated and we get salt, water and carbon dioxide gas. Okay, now calcium chloride salt is is water soluble, so the reaction proceeds to the right. In case if you would have taken dilute sulfuric acid instead of dilute hydrochloric acid, then the reaction would have stopped, because calcium sulfate, because this salt, because if I take sulfuric acid dilute, then on the right hand side I am going to get product, means the salt, as calcium sulfate. Now calcium sulfate is insoluble, it is water insoluble, so the reaction does not proceed. So if you are using calcium carbonate or bicarbonate, we always have to use dilute hydrochloric acid and not sulfuric acid. Means either dilute hydrochloric acid or dilute nitric acid, but we have to avoid using dilute sulfuric acid. Next, if I use your sodium bicarbonate, H2SO4 dilute, salt, that is Na2SO4 plus water plus carbon dioxide gas. Na2SO4, so this one, SO4, so 2H2O plus 2CO2. So here 2 3 is 6 plus 4 10 oxygen, 4 2 6 6 plus 4 10. Yes. Now next we have sulfides. Now one thing you need to know, that this reactions, all of these reactions, that is reaction of carbonate salts or sulfide salts or sulfide salts, they basically come under the category of decomposition, because this salt is breaking down to form respective products. So it is basically decomposition reaction that you need to know. Next, sulfide salt. Sulfide salt, zinc sulfite plus H2SO4 dilute. The contents are heated. We get salt, water. In case of carbonate, we got carbon dioxide gas. Here we get sulfur dioxide gas. Sulfur dioxide. Okay, so 3 4 7 6 6 6 6. Okay, and here the colorless sulfur dioxide gas is a colorless, odorless gas that turns acidified dichromate solution from orange to green. Here also same thing, the salt form has to be always water soluble, otherwise the reaction will not be proceeding. Next we have sulfides. Sulfides, zinc sulfide, when heated with dilute hydrochloric acid, we are going to get salt and H2S gas, hydrogen sulfide gas. Hydrogen sulfide gas is a Rottenex smelling gas that turns, it's a Rottenex smelling gas that turns lead acetate paper black. Okay, this one, and turns lead acetate paper black. Next one, next is reaction with chlorides and nitrates. Now chlorides, they do not react with dilute acid, they react only with the concentrated acids, right? And nitrates also, nitrates usually they react with concentrated acids except lead nitrate. Okay, the reaction of chloride and nitrate we have already done in the previous class, that is reaction of NaCl with H2SO4 concentrated. Okay, and NaNO3 with H2SO4 concentrated. So chlorides and nitrates, they react with the concentrated acids. Okay, and lead nitrate is the exception, which reacts with dilute acids as well. This lead sulfate is a white precipitate. Okay, so that's a class 9. Thank you.